Hey, good morning. Coach Larry Wasserman from Body Basics Fitness. And today I want to announce a new program that I'm bringing to the market. It's called 28 Days. I know, clever name, right? Well, 28 Days is very specific, and here's why. Let's say you were to join a gym and you bought a 1 year membership and you start going based on your schedule, 2 days 1 week, maybe 3 days the next, and you miss a day here. And there's no real sense of urgency. You have a year and you're just going to whenever get there, all right? You feel good about it because at least you're doing something that you weren't doing before, and that would be admirable. In 28 days, this program is for the person who doesn't work out right now. Maybe you got off track. Maybe you never worked out and it's time to start. And you're going to get a concentration, an immersion in a plan that from day one has a calendar that's mapped out and it tells you everything you need to do. You can look at the calendar from day one and see what the entire month looks like. And if you have to move things around, you have the levity to do that. You just can't miss anything. So imagine looking at it this way. You're in college, high school or college, maybe even grad school, and you have an assignment. You have maybe even the whole semester to do that assignment. But what do? You put it off until the last week or two, okay? And then you crash on it. That procrastination led to a concentration or an immersion where, maybe even did pretty well. Not as well as you might have done, but pretty well. And there's something to be said for that. And there's something to be said for our human nature that allows us to work in that kind of space. That's what 28 days is all about. You see, I've learned a few things about human nature over the last 20 plus years that I've been coach. And a couple of the things are this. People like simplicity because their lives are already complicated, so we can't throw a lot of stuff at them. I have to make it in such a way that if I can do as much for you as I can, that's a good thing too. So simple and done for you are also part of 28 days. All you have to do is show up and do the work, okay? There's a lot of coaching involved in this relationship, and there's an agreement that you have to sign. You get to read through that and look at all of this stuff before you join the program, so that's a good thing. Which leads me to the next point. Is this for everyone? And I would say no, it's not. It's for a very specific group of people. For starters, you have to have 4 weeks that you're available. You can't go on vacation in the middle. You can't take a day off, at least not intentionally. And you have to show up. You have to be in the mindset to be coachable and ready to work. That's really important. For example, if I ask you to take your measurements, you got to do them. And it's not going to work if you're like, well, I'm not comfortable with that. Okay, I understand that. This isn't for you, okay? You have to be willing to break through the thinking that's been holding you back. It's probably why you're not where you want to be anyway. We self-sabotage so much and don't even realize it. Breaking through those barriers could be amazing, and that could happen in 28 days. So what are you going to get? Okay, in this program, as I said before, you're going to get a calendar that's going to map everything out. So that's going to relieve a lot of stress and anxiety because you know what's coming. Okay, you're going to get done for you workouts delivered through an app and video. However, if you live locally and you want to train with me in the studio, that's also an option. I have a couple of spaces in my schedule that are available. Hopefully, we'll be able to coordinate and work those out. Okay. You can train 2 days a week or 3 days a week with the program. There are different price options, and that allows me to basically work with you on your schedule and what makes sense for you, okay? There are other activities that you will be asked to do during the week that don't involve working out or resistance training, and you'll have to make time for those as well, all right? And if you need it, there will be a nutrition plan for weight loss available with the program as well. So what can you expect? Are you going to achieve your weight loss results or your fitness results in 28 days? Hardly. But you could lose 5, 8, maybe even 10 pounds. I promise you we can eliminate a lot of your abdominal bloating feeling if you have that, and maybe even an inch or 2 off of your waistline. What else? I can probably assume you're going to gain more energy and you'll sleep better. But the other things that you'll get are they're more intangible. You're going to have a schedule and a plan and that discipline that you'll keep going. This is to set the pace for the next year. That's what 28 Days is all about. It's not about getting you to lose 5 or 10 pounds. It's about laying the foundational bricks to helping you become a leaner and healthier person than you are right now. Transforming you ultimately to be from your current state to your desired state. I'm pretty excited about that. And I love the idea that we can now bring people into this without them feeling that they have to commit to 3 months or 6 months or even a year. I mean, ultimately, you might need that much time, but if you're not sure and you want to take sort of like little Pac-Man bites to find your way there, then 28 Days is the perfect vehicle to help you do just that. All right, so what do you do next? Well, if you're interested, you're going to have to apply. Well, when I say apply, there's a questionnaire. It's 10 questions that you fill out. You hit submit. I will receive that, review it, and then I will get back to you. We'll set up a phone conversation. We'll work out all the fine details, and then we'll get you your 28 days. Will start probably the very next day. All right? So if you have any questions, you can DM me or just follow the link below, and I look forward to seeing your questions and your application. I'm Coach Larry Wasserman from Body Basics Fitness. Thank you for giving me this time today. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time.